Hello everyone and welcome to this long play episode where I am back playing in my forever world. However, if you have seen any of my previous long plays, and I know it's been quite a while since I've done one here on the channel, you might be a little bit like, what? This isn't Foundry Cove. Like, this is not Willow Creek. Where the hell are we? What are we doing? And today, well actually this whole weekend, I have been streaming a lot of the new Enchanted by Nature pack here on the channel, and so today I thought that it would be fun to do a long play where we kind of check in with my Sims, just in case. I know not everybody likes to watch live streams, so I wanted to kind of show off these Sims and try and make a little bit more progress in terms of exploring everything in the pack with you guys today. So let's get into game. Let me give you a really quick tour of the Sims that we have that we're going to be playing around with today. So first of all, we have Thorn Goodfellow just here, who's over here doing a little yard sale. She is looking very slay in her pink outfit. And if you are a fan of the Sims 3 Supernatural pack, then you might recognize the name of this Sim. So in the Sims 3, Thorn Goodfellow is a toddler who's a human. However, she has been adopted by a fairy family, and essentially she is the product of a adoption mix-up prank, which is kind of messed up, but we're not going to think about that too much, honestly. And so Fawn here again in my game, she's a human and is trying to honestly be the main breadwinner of my family at the moment by attending the sales table and trying to just sell whatever we can to make ends meet, because I am going about playing with this household semi-rags to riches style. But I want Fawn to mainly be focusing on the whole, what's it called again? The natural living skill, that's it. As you can see, we're currently up to about level 4, and we are doing pretty good on the nature nomad aspiration. However, the thing that's stumping me is catching a fish, apparently, because this is winter in my forever world. And hold on, hold the phone right now. Look how gorgeous this is right now with the rainbow. Hold on. Right, I'm sorry guys, I know that we have literally just started. However, the desire to take screenshots truly is calling me. Hold on. There we go. But right, okay, after my little aside to get some screenshots there, let's get back to focusing on Fawn. So for a quick little look over her traits, she's ambitious, and I believe that I originally gave her gloomy and loves the outdoors, but since playing with her for a little while, she's already picked up the mystical trait, which is new for this pack, and the recycle disciple one. Honestly, can't really remember what this one's all about, but hey, she's got it, I guess. She is also in the gardener career from Seasons, and hopefully in today's long play, she'll actually be getting a promotion, which is exciting. But okay, moving on. Also, by the way, if you have watched any of the lives, then you might be like, what the hell happened to our house? So before recording today, I actually decided to totally make over the little shack that we had and make honestly a very impractical tree house. I do have this family living on a tiny home lot, so I've actually also not really tested this house, so today's video is going to be a good little test. But I wanted to keep it on a little tiny home, and this is like the smallest tiny home that you can make, just because as we're kind of trying to explore everything that this pack has to offer, like having the kind of I guess kind of semi cheat codes of, like, you know, faster relationship building, plants growing faster, because as you can see, we are focusing on gardening quite a lot here, and also like increased skill gains has been quite helpful. So I don't know, honestly I'm really excited to see what this house looks like in summer, and like look at it with the tree with the lights on. But hold on, I didn't even do a very good job at showing it off, did I? I mean, honestly, there's not really much to see. We have Misty's little apothecary station out here, and I'll show off Misty a little bit more in a second. And then this is the kind of like office area, I guess. We have a few plants growing indoors, just because again it is winter, but I have picked up a few rarer plants that are, you know, needing to grow inside. And then we have a teeny tiny kitchen, and honestly, But with the natural living skill, we don't really need that many kind of like amenities for Thorn. And I kind of realized that I'd bought her a lot of things like a tent and a pea bush. And I was actually like, she doesn't even need all of this because she can, with a new skill, sleep on the ground, you know, and like summon a privy bush and kind of all this stuff and like forage for food. So she actually doesn't really need all that much. And our other two Sims actually have their own little fairy houses down here because they are fairies. So sorry guys, my headphones are feeling a little bit weird today. Let me adjust them really quick. And I know that she's literally just gone to bed and she's gonna hate me a tiny bit for getting her up, but let me actually wake up our second sim that I want to show off today, who is Misty Waters. And if you've played any of the kind of like Sims kind of periphery like random console games, you might actually recognize the Sim's name, and it is because there is this sim called Misty Waters in those games, and she is inspired by that sim in name alone, and the fact that she has an evil twin sister called Murky Waters, who we'll get to later. But Misty is our kind of stereotypical like good fairy. She's going down the like apothecary route, and she's in the naturopath career. I've actually only managed to get her to level 2 of the career somehow, due to a couple of glitches and stuff. I don't think she's made as much progress as she should have done in the like 5 hours that I've already played with this pack for. So let's check out her skills. She's level 5 in the apothecary skills, so I definitely want to see how far up that we can get today. She's also a kind of mid-tier fairy. She's still on the like glowing stage. And all of the perks that I'm going to buy for her are going to be kind of in the nature kind of area just here. And I'm going to figure out how to spend that ability point later on. But for now, let's go ahead and get her back to sleep. I guess you can kind of see what she looks like a little bit here. Not really though. We'll see her more in the daytime for sure. As for her traits, she is a plant lover and also a mystical sim. And these are, again, two of the new traits that come with the pack. She's also an idealist, and she picked up the insider trait somehow. I don't really know why, because she's not in any clubs, but hey. So that is, oh, okay, hold on. So right, what an introduction to our third and final sim, Murky Waters. So Murky is taken aback when a police cruiser pulls up because she is in the criminal career, and a detective hops out and briskly approaches her. The detective claims to have incriminating evidence on Murky, but offers her a way out of this messy predicament. Can she choose to become an informant and flip on the higher-ups in her crime organization, or should she be hauled down to the county courthouse and interrogated? Murky suspects the detective is bluffing and may not have any legal grounds to detain her. What will she do? We're going to call the detective's bluff. Let's see. I wonder if we're going to get any kind of update from that. Or maybe not, I guess. I don't know what's happening here. But we can't really see her right now other than her little portrait. But Murky Waters has the final new trait for the pack, which is disruptive. She's also jealous because initially I had her start off as a human sim. And I then went through the process of turning her into a fairy. And I kind of had this idea that Misty might have been born as a fairy, whereas Murky was born as a human and has always been very jealous of her for that, hence why I gave her the jealous trait. She's also an animal enthusiast, because she needs some kind of redeeming trait, you know? I feel like she maybe never got on that well with people, but maybe animals she was very close to. So at some point, I want to see if we can maybe get like a farm animal, or maybe like a cat or a dog. I'm not too sure. Something potentially low maintenance. So we might revisit that today or another day, honestly. I'm not too sure. But she actually has already outranked Misty in terms of her fairy abilities by just a little bit. So she's already at glimmering rank, and I've poured most of her skill points so far into either the manipulation branch or the emotion branch as well. And essentially I want to see how much of a little chaos demon we can turn her into. So that is honestly my main plan. And oh good lord, I don't think that we have sold anything, which is really frustrating. But hey, okay, so let's actually go ahead and have, oh wait, no, please summon a privy bush. Why can I not queue up these natural living interactions. That's a little bit frustrating, but hey. So let's make sure that we have, yeah, let's make sure that we've queued up a couple of interactions for Thorn to get herself all situated. And, okay. Her pea bush seemed to be phasing in and out of existence a little bit there, which was kind of weird. And again, why has that been cancelled? Hold on. Let's definitely check that she can actually get up to the fridge here. Okay, so in theory she can. Good. Right, let's have her get some dinner and then come ahead and sleep on the ground. And then we best actually just fast forward through to the morning, honestly, when things are going to start getting a little bit more interesting. And, oh, I don't think I've even actually looked at, like, a sim sleeping on the ground yet. That's quite cute. It does look very strange, honestly. I feel like I'm not used to seeing that. Oh, and with even literally in her sleep, she has gone ahead and increased her natural living skill. So, natural living knowledge unfolds. Fawn can now eat frogs caught in the wild and intentionally forage for collectibles. Excellent. Fawn can talk to nature itself to slowly recover social needs outdoors. Okay, right, that's really exciting to know. Right, and Murky's back home from work. Let's see how she's doing. Stressful work day. Yeah, babe. Honestly, from the sounds of it, I am not surprised. Let's have her come ahead and get into our little fairy house and head to sleep. And okay, right. Now that we're back after saving just there, now is actually, yes, a good time to explain what we're going to be doing for the rest of today's long play. Now that I've gone in and actually, like, introduced everyone. So, I think that as I have been going through everything with the, like, live streams and trying to play with this pack, I felt a tiny little bit unfocused with trying to manage 3 sims all at once. I know I'm usually like a 1 sim like household kind of a girly, but hey, so I think that today I'm gonna take each kind of sim day by day, and I'm gonna focus on just 1 sim each day for the very most part. Kind of, what is going on over here? Are these like pixies? Chase away pixies. Are pixies bad? I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens to the death flowers over here, I suppose. But yes, so today, I think that other than having Fawn coming and sorting out the garden for the day, I'm definitely going to first want to focus on Misty because she does have work today. And I learned on stream that with the naturopath career, the second that you give a client or a patient, I guess, their cure for their ailment when they come and visit you kind of at your home practice, I guess, here at home, for, you know, to solve their ailments, that actually ends your workday, regardless of if you have kind of other tasks still to complete. So I want to see if we can actually achieve like a top star level for Misty's workday today. And also, I've recently with her got to the next level of her aspiration. So I want to see if we can kind of knock out some of these today. Again, we might not be able to get to level 4 of the career, but I definitely think that we can make the emotion stone, I think, and probably, if I really grind at it, make 600 in simoleons for stuff crafted at the apothecary table, is what I'm thinking at least. We'll see though. But as I said, let's come ahead and have Fawn actually come and check out the garden, because I do think that we have quite a lot to kind of harvest and tend today, which is very exciting. This really, again, has been the main moneymaker for the family so far. So yes, but also we're going to need to start thinking about our spring crops soon. So maybe when we actually have the whole day focusing on Fawn, that's what we'll do. But okay, Misty, let's check in with you. How are your needs doing? Okay, actually really, really good. And so yes, actually we've now got 2 ability points with her, so let's figure out what we want to spend it on. So I recently bought the Manifest Seed perk, which is going to be really good again for when we want to kind of expand the garden with our spring crops. But this next one is definitely what I want to buy for sure. And honestly, I might really just save the rest of her perk points for when we start leveling up the, you know, up the way with her fairy skill a little bit more. So let's see what that actually does for her. If I go into her inventory, let's see. Okay, so we have some tulips here. Fairy. Duplicate harvestable. Let's check out this interaction. Aw, cute. Sorry. The camera. Oh, okay, wait, so that actually duplicated both of the tulips by the looks of things. Hold on, what if I do it with all 4 of them? What is going to happen here? Will we now get 8 of them? No, we only got 6. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. And also, how much of her fairy need did that take up? A fair little chunk. Okay, though. Let's see if we can continue to work on her apothecary skill for a little bit more. Or let's see if we can craft the emotion stone first, actually. Where is that emotion stone? No, so we need level 6. That's fine, though, because, again, we can just go ahead and keep studying a little bit, I think. So I'll queue up a couple of those with Misty. We start work in just about an hour. Oh, actually, speaking of, we'd better do our daily task at some point as well before our client gets over. So let's actually go ahead and cancel that, because I really have been slacking on this, and I think that this is a huge reason why... Oh no, what the heck was happening there? Can she actually route to the... Can you guys hear that? Oh god. Can she actually route to the computer, I hope? Oh, well, firstly, there's a book in it, so that's not going to be very helpful, is it? This house, which did take me quite a while to build, might honestly have been a terrible idea, and I guess we are finding that out in the moment right now. So can she get to the computer? Let's see. Yes, we can. Perfect. Okay. Right, well, that is very good to know indeed. And once again, I'm just gonna, like, this is such a test for me to try and just let all of my other Sims do other things and not, like, micromanage them all. I'm so bad for that. But let's see clients at Misty's home lot. Let's do this, okay. And so we're gonna see who is gonna be coming over to visit us today. Radwan, I think. Is this a spellcaster sim, or have I made that up? I may have made that up. But Radwan has arrived to seek holistic care. Find him at the front door. Okay, oh, here he is. He is over here by the mailbox. So let's come ahead and, well, firstly, invite him in, I guess. Is this him? Yeah. And, oh my goodness, right, quick question of the day, other than, of course, wait, hold on. How have I got this far into gameplay today and not asked you guys, A, how you are, but also, oh, Misty wants to become a parent. That's interesting and a little bit random, but hey. So how are you guys? And also, give me the snack update. Are you guys, like, eating any fun snacks? What are you doing while you've got me yammering on in the background today? Just, yes, let me know in the comments down below. But also, right, how do you guys pronounce this guy's last name? On stream recently, I pronounced another Sim's name with this last name as Gomes, and somebody made the really good point of, hey, have you thought that it's probably Gomez, like Selena Gomez? I don't know that Selena Gomez has a Z at the end of her name, but I was literally like, wow, no, in fact, I have never... No, I've not, and I've been saying that wrong this entire time. So that was honestly very funny. Why are we talking to the plant? Come and invite in this man, please. What is happening? Oh, have you got yourself stuck now somehow by spawning on that side of the chair? Okay, well... Let's go ahead and instant fly here, I suppose. Good job that fairies don't even need cheats to be able to teleport. But what did we do just that? I don't know if we actually achieved anything. Yeah, okay, so let's invite him in, and then let's go ahead and let's see what we can do. Let's conduct our client intake. But all 3 emotions with the emotion stone. Okay, so both of those things I don't think we can do just using our fairy powers. Okay. So I have so much going on, I'm not even sure what's wrong. Is it an ailment or stress? It's very difficult to tell. Okay, well, I mean, he seems very stressed. Look at him out here shouting his forbidden words at us. But okay, so what things do we need to do? We need to holistically examine Radwan. Okay. And then we need to discuss, discuss uses of tree sap, sure. And then client assessment, ask about recent mood. Okay. So I formed a fitness club with my buddies and we've been working out a few times a week. It's been fantastic and I love the company, but my body has been aching. I'm not sure if that's the cause or if there's a more serious issue. Okay, right. Good to know.
Right, ask client to do push-ups. Right, I love it. So yes, you've been working out, King. Prove it. Is that what she's doing just there? That's hilarious. But right, we also then need to suggest foraging for food, apparently. Which, I don't know, is that like a responsible thing to like suggest to people? Because I feel like foraging takes like a lot of skill and knowledge, especially if you're out here like looking for mushrooms. Which, honestly, by the way, kind of sad that there weren't more mushroom variants introduced to the game with this pack. But saying that, I have literally just remembered that, like, obviously Cottage Living introduced a bunch of different mushroom varieties, so maybe that's why they couldn't, but it might have been fun to have a couple of, like, magical mushrooms, I guess. I don't know. But okay, so we need to ask about lifestyle habits now. Where's that? Ask about lifestyle habits and suggest supplemental elixirs. Sure. Was that something else that we just learned? So he's a genius. Okay, fine. Right, I don't think that we've learned anything else recently. That's fine. Identify the root cause. Is that just something that we can pick? Why have all my options suddenly disappeared now? That's strange. Ask client to let out a primal yell. Okay, right. Discuss recent dreams. Interesting. Oh, identify root cause. Hold on. Wait, pause. Please, babe, stop. You are literally, right, okay. You are in the middle of trying to cure somebody. You can't just suddenly be like, yeah, but what if I just go chat on the computer now? Let's see. Misty's getting closer. She still has a lot of options that could be ruled out with further client assessment or holistic examining. Okay, so I probably don't want to pick that until I have like one answer. I mean, I expect that it is just physical distress, but let's see. So did we what? Did we queue up the loud primal yell? I don't think we did. Let's get that queued up. And then let's go ahead and also discuss some recent dreams. Right, let's see how far that gets us. We're almost up to like the 3rd stage right now. Okay. And then we want to ask about, oh yeah, speaking of, there we go, into level 3. So we've only got a little bit left to be able to figure out what is, you know, wrong with him. Before then we've like got like a full 3-star like event for this day at work, which is exciting. So let's see. Ask about sleep patterns as well, sure. Okay. Right, so now we can identify the root cause, and I'm assuming that that's what it is. I mean, it looks like we can't really narrow it down any further. And also, how healthy is this? Look at us just like literally having our conversation in this dank pond. Delicious, delightful. Okay, right, how are we doing? Come on, let's go. Let's get through this here. Wait, why did you cancel this interaction? Come on. Oh, Lord. Right, there we go. Stop it. Please don't go into your fairy house. Please. Please. Thank you. Honestly, what is happening? I know that a lot of players have been experiencing tons of bugs with the most recent updates that The Sims 4 has had, and I did notice that I had one that I think Satchon Sims also identified in his like big review of the Enchanted by Nature pack, and that was having Sims like kind of oh wait, provide emotional regulation. So is there not necessarily a like a cure for this one, I guess, as such, like for a specific ailment? Maybe we'll see though. Treat client Sims issues. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if that will do it, maybe. Let's see. But yeah, so well, I guess that was it. Cool. Right, great reputation. He knew coming here was a great idea. Okay, perfect. Radwan needed a shoulder to cry on and some empathetic regulation. He's feeling much more grounded thanks to Misty. Well, that's really cute. How far did that get us through our workday? Oh, so close to potentially hitting level 3. Maybe if we actually send Misty to the office tomorrow, then we'll be able to do that. And I best actually come and have her study some holistic care. Thorn, why don't you... Are you stuck? Can I not click anywhere with you? That's very strange. Please come and do some foraging. Oh yeah, you've done the exact same thing. You got off the chair the wrong way. Okay, right. No, Misty, no, Murky. Do not get on that computer. Please, for the love of God. Oh, Lord. But yes, so sorry, did I even say what the glitch was? And it was having Sims, like, run around in their swimsuits. Like, in this neighborhood, I'm not really seeing any of them doing it just now, but I did actually catch a couple of Sims doing it on stream yesterday, which was quite funny to watch. But as far as that, I think kind of, yeah, I've not experienced too many other issues myself. But yes, I will say, right, so you guys have obviously been asking me kind of for my opinions on this pack as we've been going through and kind of playing with it so far. And I will say that I've been enjoying it. However, I do feel ever so slightly like I am actually already coming to the end of, like, what I feel like fully interested in exploring with this pack, which is quite disappointing considering how, you know, I've only kind of got about 5 hours in it so far. Oh, where's the house gone? There it is. And, like, I know that we still have, like, more fairy perks to unlock and stuff, but truly, I already feel like these 2 fairies are already very powerful, even though they're not even, like, kind of top level. And I found, like, the whole process of becoming a fairy a little bit too easy. And I don't know, like, if you guys have seen any of my videos before, sorry, I'm just adjusting in my chair here, then you will know that I absolutely love, to just make money in The Sims. Like, that is my, like, favorite kind of tasks to do in the game. And I feel like this pack doesn't really facilitate that kind of play, which is fine. I do wish that there was slightly more kind of like expansions to gardening, maybe some more like new plants and stuff like that. But hey, I'm having fun with it. I just wish that there was maybe a teeny tiny little bit more. I do find it strange that fairies were made as a whole pack. I mean, I know that it's not the only thing in the pack, but like, whereas every single kind of major supernatural in the game has been given its own stuff pack. And the last stuff pack we got, no, not stuff pack, game pack, sorry. The last game pack we got was literally werewolves years ago. So I don't know, I'm kind of sad. I like, game packs have always been my favorite format for The Sims 4, and I just feel like if they kind of honed in really strongly on fairies, maybe just gave us like a one neighborhood world, like if this was literally given to us as a singular neighborhood, like I wouldn't be mad at all. Like the rest of the world seems a little bit I don't know. Again, just maybe not really for me. And I feel like I got so much out of life and death and, again, like businesses and hobbies, that coming into this pack, I don't know. Again, I'm still having fun with it though. And I will say that I still have a lot to discover with it. Like, as you can see, I'm only at level 2 of the career. And I've not completed everybody's skills and stuff. So yeah, that's part of what I wanted to do in today's long play, is actually just diving into everything, exploring what there is to offer, and, you know, seeing how far we get with things. So, right, how far is Misty actually getting with kind of making stuff just here? Oh, we don't need to fast forward anymore. Let's craft a couple more things, because I want to see what things we can actually like make and sell. So let's see what we've made just here. So we made enhanced eyes and the noxious gas. And I will say, I was saying this on stream yesterday, why the hell is a biohazard only worth 35 simoleons? But so that's brought us up to 60 out of 600 simoleons that we need to save. Okay, well, why don't, honestly, see these cures, they're worth 2 and 5 simoleons respectively. Like, that is literally the same as 1 piece of parsley. Like, ugh. Again, I've still not hit the top of this skill, so things could be worth a lot more money as we progress up the way. So I'm gonna hold my judgment just now, but we'll see. Let's keep going with it. Just in terms of, like, replay value for me is what I'm thinking of. Pixie mischief. Watch out, pixies are here. Pixies are attracted to enchanted plants. Oh, and they won't let Sims interact with plants. They are manifesting. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we've not even actually been able to harvest our death flowers over here. Well, these death flowers Wait, what? These pixies evidently have a death wish. If this, like, this is what they're messing around with, like, damn, you guys are brave. So while Misty's over there doing a little bit more crafting, we'll actually focus on Thorn to clear away these plants just now. And then we'll go ahead and harvest them just now. And perfect. Okay, right. Misty, what are you doing? Let's see. Have you finally reached... no. Okay, right. One more thing. Let's craft one more thing. Let's see. So we did... Or we might actually need to do a little bit more foraging soon. We'll do another enhanced eyes. Yeah, sure. We'll do that. Perfect. Right, we'll do that. And then hopefully that will get us to... Or we also at some point need to do a little bit of regenerating our emotional force. So let's speed through this. No, go away, Alice. We're busy. Let's speed through making this just now. Let's sell a wee drink for 11 simoleons. That's worth even less. Good lord. Okay. Right, we're up to level 6 finally. So then we can make the emotion stone and balance to mind. Okay. Right, Father Winter. Wait, should I try and get a promotion? What else can Father Winter possibly get promoted to? Like, you're literally Santa. Oh, good lord, okay. So let's see now. What do we need to make the emotion stone? How far down is that? Oh, here it is. Okay, so we need a lump of moss and a lightning root leaf. Let's go down here and have forage for apothecary ingredients a couple of times. And see if we can't get those ingredients just now. And we'll also sell the whatever that was that I just made there. Okay, right, we got an acorn. Murky's off to work, great. Oh, we did get the lightning root leaf, perfect. Forage for some more ingredients. Aura petal, that's not what we need. We need some moss, I believe. Let's see. Have we maybe got some moss yet? Hello? Moss? Oh, Thorn badly needs to rest. Right, okay. A snitch. Oh, Murky failed to get the latest shipment. Turns out the police were already waiting at the docks. There must be a snitch in the ring. Will Murky grill everyone to find out who tipped off the cops? Or fire the whole ring and start a new one? Oh, grill. Grill. You know that she would make them squirm. Right, Thorn, you can go to sleep now. Misty, let's have you now come up here and craft the emotion stone because I know that you can make it now. So here we go. Let's go and craft that. And then we'll probably end Murky's little day of focus just here. Oh, what? We lost a bit of performance at work. That's frustrating. Oh, well, though. Right, so we've made the emotion stone. And that was sent to... Why was that sent into the crafting table? Okay. Open. Okay, right, emotion stone. Let's pull that into our inventory. So let's see what things we need to do with it really quick. Detect emotions and bottle 3 emotions with the stone. Okay. Well, where did it go? Hold on, there we go. Apothecary. Let's go ahead and bottle our happy emotions. And then detect some emotions as well. Okay. Right, okay, so now we're feeling uncomfortable. Can we bottle our discomfort as well? No. Okay, that's fine though. So then we completed one thing and we can kind of focus more on that later. Okay, good. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and let's send Misty to regenerate her emotional force and then go to sleep because she is suffering. And honestly, guys, I don't usually do this in my long plays, but I think that I actually will just cut away and come back in the morning once everybody's up and we'll decide whether or not we want to focus on Thorn or Misty. Wait, what the hell? Not Misty. We just focused on Misty. Murky. Oh my goodness. Thorn or Misty? No, wait, what? Thorn or Murky? Okay, right, Struth. Evidently, I need to go back to bed because I'm suffering out here. Okay, so we are back and today we are actually, I think, gonna focus on Thorn today. And she's woke up feeling pretty stinky, honestly, and oh, maybe even with an ailment, perhaps. Creative impulse ailment. Yeah, okay. So it looks like I should actually go ahead and have Misty make a cure for her for that. I don't know how she could have contracted it though. Let's have a little look and see if it tells us. So Fawn's thoughts are filled with dreams of crafting. What could she make? Whatever it is, she just knows it's gonna be good. Okay. Interesting. Oh, well, to be fair, right, so I have had her try and get into flower arranging a little bit, so maybe that's what we'll actually have her focus on. But also, I realized that today I kind of want to just play around with a lot of the like natural living kind of interactions, because this is the first like bathing in water, like, you know, out in the wild thing that I've seen. So this is very fun, and then I definitely want her to come ahead and forage for some food. Oh, and a collectible. Let's do that for sure. Just to kind of see what that's all about. And then we of course need to come in and tend the garden, and it looks like we have a lot of things to evolve, so I'm going to use that new handy dandy evolve all feature, which is super good, honestly. And let's even go ahead and check in our pockets and see how much stuff we have. Oh, we have honestly so, whoa, look how much those death flowers are worth. Struth, we're definitely going to be keeping them in the garden. This should be a pretty decent payday, I think. Oh, that's interesting that that has a red background. I wonder if that's because we can't maybe drag it out of the inventory. I don't really know. She also has a confident potion for some reason, but let's give that to Misty just there. Because I'm sure that she can use that in her crafting and everything. We do actually also have work today, and I will have Thorn work from home. So let's go ahead and make sure that we've got our hygiene all the way up. Misty, you can actually go to work today. And right, I think Thorn, you're clean enough. You've been bathing out here for like 10 hours. So let's have you find a little bit of breakfast, I think. Ooh, a little bell pepper. Yummy. Okay, sure. Go ahead and eat that. And, oh, you know what? I've not actually tried eating a frog yet, so let's do that. I don't know how I feel about just straight up eating frogs as somebody who's very squeamish and hates all things remotely amphibious or reptilian. So honestly, when I saw that in the trailer for this pack, I was like, cool, but also, nah, stop that. So that was interesting that the death flower was not included in the, evolve all that just happened earlier. But right, how are we getting on there? So we found a Jenny, which I think was our collectible that we discovered. Or that we foraged for, rather. How did that do? Oh my goodness, that was heinous. Has that given us any kind of moodlet just there? Raw rumble from low natural living skill. Fawn tried to munch on a wild catch, leaving her with an unsettled mind and tummy. She got some nourishment. Maybe it gets better with practice. Interesting. Okay, right. Well, with that, let's also go ahead and have her summon a privy bush to go to the bathroom. And then we will have her go through and actually also tend the garden and harvest everything. Okay, great. So that really just is the werewolf intro. Why does it double up? Why does she get in the bush and then get out of the bush again? That might be another new pack glitch there. We'll see though. We also have some fairy dust. Let's give that to Fawn, sure. And then, oh, I will say I quite like the nature ambience in this world just yet. Freezing to death! Oh, what the hell? Well, I guess that it is winter and we are out here in our swimwear. Let's go ahead and change into our winter wear and hopefully we don't die. Right, you get changed, please, babe. Hello? Thank you. Right, and now we'll harvest the garden. Here we go. Great. And I think that we also have some more pixies to come and scare off. So we'll do that, and then we'll also make sure that we come and harvest these up here as well. And I don't think that I've actually bought a bin for the house just yet, so I'll hide these cups and plates down here on the ground. Not very environmentally friendly, to be sure, but hey, we move, we work, we move. Okay. So let's see how much we're grabbing out here. And there are definitely some things that I want to make sure before the crocuses go out of season, because I believe it's either today or tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow is finally spring, which is very exciting. I moved everybody in this household to this world, or this neighborhood of Innisgreen rather. because I was initially in the kind of other like rural area in this world, and I was honestly just a little bit sick of everything being covered in snow, and I'm too scared to use seasons cheats in my forever world. So yes, that's why we're here. But I'm excited to see how it all looks with kind of everything all leafy and green and grown. And I did want to try and get like a really nice screenshot of the house, like with it being in like, you know, like daytime, and not just with what am I talking about? Not just daytime, but like with everything in bloom. But oh, this right here, this will have to do, I suppose. Oh goodness, it looks like we're living in like Shrek's swamp, doesn't it? With like the decaying trees and all the, you know, what the hell? That was weird. Okay. Oh. Okay, you know what, right? I might have to actually go ahead and build these guys a new house when it comes to this tiny home concept. I really wanted it to work. I really did, but it's seeming to be quite buggy. That's my bad just there. But, oh wait, what? How come we now don't start work today? We're meant to be working right now, no? That's frustrating. Like, I thought that we were definitely going to get a promotion today. Oh, well, I suppose. Right. Sims 4 do be Sims 4ing. But with our, you know, new ailment or whatever, let's go ahead and make a... Let's see what we can do with all of them. I like to do... Yes, so we'll do that, and then we'll also do lowest price. Okay, so we can do rosy disposition. Let's do that one. And I'm going to come over to the sales table. And I kind of want to just clear everything as well, because I don't know if even this item might be a bit glitched, because nobody is buying anything from us. I do have it set to 200% markup, but usually I feel like you have at least a little bit more luck with, you know, the rate at which you're selling things. So I don't know if something's just going wrong in my game at the moment. But okay, let's see what, oh, Pixie Mischief. So, Thorn hears the faint noise of laughter coming from the pixies circling a nearby plant and finds her laughing alongside them. But underneath that laughter, Thorn feels a little less lucky. Okay. Well, that's really interesting that she feels like her luck might be being drained by the silly little pixies. That's very fun, though. Okay, right. Let's fast forward and see if we can complete this arrangement soon. Oh, that's an adorable one, by the way. And then we'll go ahead and we'll pop this in our inventory. Oh, so that's worth 90 simoleons. Okay, it is poor quality, to be fair. So we, like, again, I think that we really, really need to raise our skill up. So let's see if we can't do that a little bit here. Oh, and nice, because we just got a little skill boot, oh, well, a skill increase there. Let's make this matrimonial alabaster one and see how much that sells for. I think that it could be kind of cute to see if we can run our own little like flower / like farm shop eventually. But we'll see. Again, I feel like that's kind of deviating from the focus of this pack a little bit. So maybe that's something that I'll circle back around to eventually. Why did you also miss this one plant? That seemed a little bit silly. Oh well. Murky's just up here chilling. I think it's going to be quite fun to go and play with Murky, to be sure. I'm excited to just go and truly cause some fairy chaos, because we literally have not done anything fairy related so far this episode. So that's what I'm excited for to do in a little bit. But let's go ahead and also forage again for some food, just to save her having to go up the ladder. Maybe we'll feast on a little pear or something. Let's see what we find. Oh, we're very close to getting our natural living skill up. So let's go ahead and do a little bit more collecting, a little bit more foraging. We literally just got trash. Oh goodness, I just punched my headphones on my ears. That hurt. I don't think that we want to eat trash. How about we actually not do that? That seems, you know, antithetical to, like, good health, I guess. What else did we get just there? Let's do a couple more. Forage some more food. Oh, okay, well, we got another frog, so we better eat the frog. Oh, goodness. Hopefully this is actually going to also raise up our skill just there. Yes, it is. Nice. Okay. What did we just get that for? Oh, finally, Misty got a promotion. Excellent. So we're now up to a natural living novice. Misty has been promoted to natural living novice. She will now make an additional 18 simoleons an hour for 50 an hour in total. And we got a 300 simoleon bonus. Well, that's just gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, so... okay. Right, it looks like we're kind of just, like, everything that we could already do with the natural living skill is kind of just improving, is the vibe that I'm getting just there. But actually, right, we need to, see, she wants to get married. Misty wants to have kids. What the heck is happening here? Okay, so I don't actually believe that there are any viable fishing spots in this neighborhood, as far as I can tell, unless I've maybe missed one in this, like, mystical pond, but... I somehow doubt it. And I don't think that we can actually route to any of this over here. Oh, but actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and collect some aura petals from this plant over here. Talk to nature, change aura. Oh, fun. Okay. Well, let's come ahead and have Thorn grab this over here. And then I think that we actually will go ahead and we'll go to another neighborhood and we will, let's go ahead and actually just catch a fish so then we can smash out this level of her aspiration. Like, literally, who would have thought that fishing would be the thing that stumps us here? Actually, do you know what? Saying that, let's go into town just here. Because if I do recall, there is actually a little fish stall, and if we buy some fish, we can then stock our own pond with them. So that's what I think we'll do, so that then we can actually just fish at home. Rather than just going, like, rather than cheating and, like, going to the desert in the middle of winter. Let's do that. Let's find a fun workaround. Rather than just rushing to the end. Okay, though, guys. Right, we are finally here in town, and that loading screen took an absolutely ungodly amount of time, so I did skip ahead a tiny little bit just until the loading screen was over. But look at this neighborhood in the snow. Isn't this honestly kind of gorgeous? Like, let me grab a cheeky little screenshot just there because I cannot simply resist. Even look, even like the little, like, you know, crashed ship over here is covered in snow. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay, so let's see what fish we can buy just here. Well, why don't we get a trout? I honestly don't know how many fish you need to, like, stock the pond. I don't know if it's a case of catch one fish, put it in the pond, and then, like, you know, you can just fish infinite numbers of fish in that pond from now on. Or, like, if there's a, you know, chance to catch it. I don't know. Why don't we... Oh, screw it. Let's buy one of everything and just go chuck it all in the pond and see what happens. That's not actually that expensive, I suppose. And let me actually just get one more little screenshot with the, like, no, wait, zoom in. Ah, oh no. Ah, I don't want it to be all blurry. Okay, there we go. Oh, and look, there's like a seagull on the statue's head. That right there is so cute. Okay. Like, I feel like I haven't really been feeling like playing in winter at all. Like, it's obviously July in real life right now and, like, 100% summer in the UK right now. So I've not really been feeling like playing in any of the more wintry, snowy, you know, landscapes right now. And I feel like especially for exploring a new area and, like, this new world, it does make it a little bit more difficult, you know? So we don't want to contend with snow and a butt ton of, you know, set dressing houses when trying to pick our way around these neighborhoods. But yeah, it is gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, love it. So, right, we're gonna head on home, we're gonna stock the pond and see if we can finally catch our first fish and actually get through this level of the nature nomad aspiration and kind of see what else there is to get done with it. I'm quite intrigued to see kind of what else it can encourage us to do other than, like, you know, just kind of taking care of our needs, like, you know, go pee on the floor and then go sleep like 2 meters away from where you peed on the floor. But let's see, let's go ahead and, oh wait, hold on, do I need to stock the pond? Oh, I see. So now, okay, so it seems like my initial idea actually was correct, that it kind of works based on the fish that you kind of have in your household collection, rather than, like, you know, can we just literally put all the fish in there? Sure, okay. Well then, let's go fishing, great. And we actually probably should look for frogs so that then we can, eat them for our dinner. But let's see. Let's go ahead and see what we can catch. And we are actually feeling a little bit hungry, so I will genuinely have her find some frogs to eat for her dinner. And I guess you can also eat, like, raw fish, can't you? I almost broke out into, like, you know, heinously cursing Gordon Ramsay. Like, it's raw. Where's the lamb sauce? Alright, honestly, I love Gordon Ramsay so much. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. That is truly everything that you need to know about me. I feel like the two sides of my brain are on one side Gordon Ramsay memes and on the other side Jenna Marbles memes. And that's it. That's all that is going on between the ears, honestly. Go fishing, please. Come on, catch a fish. Come on, I've went on a side quest for you today. Right, no, not that. That's not a fish. Oh, come on, please. Are we just not high enough level? Like, what's the situ here? Come on, surely let this be it. Yeah, first fish. Right, fish hype in the chat, gamers. Right, sleep soundly outdoors on the ground 3 times, talk to nature 3 times with level 9 or higher at the natural living skill, comfortably bathe in open water 3 times. Okay, so I don't think that we'll really get all of this finished today with Thorn, but still, I've had a fun day with her. So let's go ahead and actually use our pea bush again, and then we'd best eat our frog for our dinner. Or actually, how about genuinely just all of the fish that we caught earlier, or that we bought earlier, rather. We'll chow down on a couple of them. Right, you stop fishing. What's that? Creation itch from Creation Impulse. Okay, well now she's feeling energized by that, so that's fun. And then, yeah, eat your fish. Hold on, let me see that animation again. Go ahead and eat another fish.
Linda.
Oh, that's pretty... Oh, the way that she hates it as well. Right, well, finish your day with a bell pepper, I suppose. See, eating a whole raw fish, you really would think that that would, like, help out your hunger a tiny bit more than a whole bell pepper. Oh, well. Right, okay. Babe, you can go ahead and bathe in the water, and then we'll have her come to... Oh, so we can't even sleep that we need to create that hard? Well, in that case, Misty, where are you at? Do you actually just have a creation itch thing on you? Creation impulse, yes, you do. Great. Right, okay. Well, let's go ahead and, hold on, can I just click on Thorn and then use that option? Let's see. Consult with the cosmos. How dramatic. Oh, wait, hold on. What am I doing? It does look like, though, I could just send Thorn to visit a naturopath. And then she would then just be able to pay to go get her ailment cured, which is quite interesting. Right, stop bathing. Come and get yourself cured, babe. Right, okay, is she better now? Yes, it does look like it. Okay, great. Right, you come ahead and come and sleep on the ground just here. I mean, she's looking a little bit more comfortable, maybe. I don't know. I did send her to bed literally in her sleepwear, again, outside in winter. Very healthy to be sure. You know, I'm sure that that's not going to have any negative consequences. But right, in the meantime, let me go ahead, get everybody ready for bed, and then we'll pick back up again in the morning, I think. And tomorrow we're going to be focusing on Murky. We're going to be focusing on Murky, which means that we're going to be playing with some fairy chaos, so get excited. Okay, so I have literally just started the day and so many things have happened. So firstly, first day of spring, which is very exciting. Thorn just got a promotion and I actually am going to send her into the office today. So we actually then went ahead and got quite a few nice little extra items. And yes, so that is very exciting, as well as, of course, our little bonus. So I'll send her into the office when she is ready to go in a little while. For some reason, Murky actually was on holiday yesterday rather than going to work, which was strange because she should have been at work, I think. But oh well, she's now actually got this whole day off, which is fun. So I think that today it could be fun to kind of just have a whole day of seeing if we can actually just blast our way up to the brilliant rank of being a fairy using all the interactions that I've saved up and kind of purchased with her. So let's go ahead and get her up for the day. And let's see, let's go actually back into her abilities here. And let's just remind ourselves of what she can do. So we get extra emotional force when absorbing negative emotions, which is handy because we can actually, where is it? We can actually sway another Sim's emotions. So if we make everybody angry, we get even more like magical power from that. We also get more from doing like mean socials as well, which was fun. And then we can bottle other people's emotions for later as well. So basically we've kind of pulled up this whole like great little circle of how to just speed run, like filling up our emotional force, while also kind of leveling it up. So I think that we might go ahead and definitely do that at the club today. So yes, we can also give people ailments and cure them just for fun as well. So yes, with that said, I think that let's go ahead and see if we have any, you know, unsuspecting victims kicking about the gaff. Oh, actually, I do want to see. So this is Karen, who is like the part of the fairy council. I do want to see that I've actually not done any fables today, and fables are basically like little Finchwick favors that came with the cottage living pack. And so I did one of them on stream, but I've not really done all of them yet. So let's actually go ahead and see if we can complete one with Murky today. So we can, right? Stubborn misfortune. Okay, oh, well, I've already done that one, which is a little bit disappointing. So there are, you know, a few other Sims that we can run around to. I love it. The one that we find that's available, I've already done. Let's go ahead and talk to this Sim over here, because I know that she also offers, fables. So let's see if, actually, no. Go ahead and fly here. And then let's go ahead and friendly introduction ourselves. And see if we, if we can get a new fable to try out. Let's see. Oh, wait. What? Where'd you go? Come back, please. Okay. Look how sad we are. We just fly with our head completely down. That's so sad. Okay, though. Right. Let's see. You're very uncomfortable. Excellent. You are also ripe for the, well, let's see what fairy interactions we can do. Fairy insight, okay. Don't really care about any of her traits or anything. Let's sway her emotion to angry. And then let's see, okay, so then once she's angry, then we should be able to then bottle up her emotions, I think. I don't even know. I don't think that one actually worked. Dislikes mischief? No. You're literally a criminal. Huh? If anything, you should, like, literally adore mischief. Oh, the Sims 4 do be Sims 4ing today, right? But, okay. Okay, so we need to actually complete another one then before we can do that one. So that's a little bit frustrating. I do believe that those are the two Sims that we can acquire fables from in this neighborhood. So we might need to do... Oh, I don't want to travel somewhere else though, because I know that there's currently a glitch where people will get brought home from work if you travel while somebody's like at work or school. So I don't want to travel while Thorn's still in the office. Okay though, so I think there's gonna be 2 per neighborhood, so we can figure that out later. But let's go ahead and continue to see if we can't just absolutely terrorize this woman here. Social. Let's see. Apply an ailment. A burning passion. Maybe we can see if we can just make them really flirty then. Oh, we don't even have enough emotional force to be able to do that. Okay. That's fine though, because then we should, in theory, be able to come and get our fairy dust from in here. And so, right, let's actually talk about Murky's aspiration for a sec. So, if we head into the aspirations panel, into fairy, which why isn't there just an occult subsection? Anyway, that's for another day. That is for another day. So I completed the initial fairy stories 2-level aspiration, and then it asks you whether you want to be like a good fairy or a bad fairy. With Murky, I of course picked bad, and so then it kind of condenses you down into this one like final tier just here. So we need to apply ailments to 3 different sims. So we've already done 1. Okay, so we can try and bash through that today. Shift the luck of 3 sims, which I believe I also have that perk already. Manipulate objects. I don't know if that's one that I have yet. Yeah, no, not yet, because we're not brilliant levels, so that's fine though. But to be fair, we might still be able to just make a really good amount of progress already on her aspiration today, and I think that that's what we'll focus on, just while she's not at work. So let's send her in to go and get her fairy rations. And then one way to actually, you know, like, fill up your emotional needs is to bask in the spring over here. So we'll do that, and then we'll actually go ahead and also bottle some emotions as well, because I know that Misty does need these to make some more apothecary stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. And then let's see how quickly this raises up our like emotions and stuff. Which, again, literally what a vibe this is right here, hey? Like, just... Oh, look at this right here. Isn't this just beautiful? Ah, I swear, I take the most screenshots when I'm playing The Sims when I'm, like, actually recording, which is so just typical, isn't it? But, literally, what a mood right here. The Sims seemingly just can't go one, you know, every other pack just needs to have, like, some kind of body of water to float in. Yeah, because, like, it was Life and Death that had the baleful bog, wasn't it? This, what even is Moondrop Springs? That one, that name doesn't quite go as hard as baleful bog, but hey. Not everything can go as hard as the baleful bog. Okay. So, oh, we're literally already fully recovered from that, which is good. Let's then bottle up some emotions, and then let's go and just cause more chaos, I think. Oh, speaking of, oh, Jada, look, an enemy. An enemy literally has spawned on site. Let's give you the Curse of the Gnomes. Let's give you the Gnome Law, whatever that one is called. And then let's go ahead and also get Jaden over here. So wait, so we have Jada and Jaden, is that right? No, wait. Let's go to ask for a bean. Apply another ailment. We'll do the emotional. Actually, no, we won't do the emotional void one, because that means that then we can't, like, harvest your emotions. So let's do the greeny meanie one, sure. So did that work just there? Yes, it did. Excellent. Okay, so then we've done another one, hopefully. Yes, we have. We've completed that. Perfect. Okay, so then let's see. On Jada, let's see if we can sway their emotions to be embarrassed. Oh, can you imagine if you just suddenly got cursed to feel embarrassed? That would be terrible. Oh, and that's brought our magic right down, hasn't it? Okay. Let's try bottling. Oh, we don't have... Oh. Right, well, I don't... See, everybody is in their swimwear. Do you see this? Everybody's literally just rocked up in their swimwear. Right, very angry, very angry. Perfect. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, wait, what do you mean? That definitely, very angry definitely feels like an emotion that we should be able to bottle. So, I don't know then, I guess that we'll just come ahead and absorb instead. Fine, okay. I did not want to bottle your emotions anyway. Oh, but Murky needs to be careful. If she continues to absorb emotions that are too powerful, she'll become overloaded. I see. So that must mean that because we absorbed like a strong sense of anger, that we that is really, really interesting. Okay. Well, I hope that this sim... Oh, this sim actually might also be very angry. Hold on. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's come over here to Elric. Let's bottle Elric's emotions instead. Oh, no. What is happening here? Oh, no. We're very angry. And, oh no. Where are we? Wait, hold on. React to overload? What is going to happen? Was that the extent of our reaction to feeling overloaded? Oh no. Okay, so we definitely don't want to, like, absorb any more of those emotions then, right? So that's a happy potion. What if we drink the happy potion? Will that maybe, like, reverse the effects of the overload, maybe? Yeah, angry +3. Okay. Hopefully, let's see. Let's see what that does. Oh, well, okay. That, in fact, did not do what I was hoping for, but anyway. Okay, so, right, where are we off to now? We're off to just chat with one of our enemies, okay? Or, well, soon to be enemies, let's be honest. And why does it already look so dark here in this world? It's only 1 o'clock. That was very strange. The lighting looks quite weird here, honestly. It'll be good to get my lighting mod back in here soon. I've not done that for the rest of my Forever World yet. It's literally only just for Willow Creek. Wait, how the hell did we become good friends with you literally all of a sudden? That's crazy, okay. Right, so what else can we do? We've unlocked some more ability points. So let's see if we can do anything else to, like, just crush through the rest of this level. Let's see. Right, shift luck and shift another's luck. Let's do this, okay. So now then, because in here, okay, so we've completed this part of the aspiration. We need to now shift the luck of 3 Sims. So let's do that. Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, what's our fairy power level at? Pretty good, okay. So, shift luck. Let's decrease your luck. I know that we're apparently besties now, but oh well. See, that person's definitely wandering around in their swimwear in the middle of winter. Oh no, okay, right, so we've done that once. Let's definitely, let's detect your emotions to see if, oh no, we can't absorb you already, that's a shame. Then, in that case, let's go ahead and, like, refill our needs while I go ahead and, let's locate another sim to shift the luck of. Let's do that real quick. And that already gave us a pretty good boost in our fairy power level there. Okay, so I think that over here we should maybe have some more sims. Yes, we do. Okay, so who's this? Raina. Okay, perfect. Let's come ahead and shift your luck. Let's decrease your luck as well. I love it. Utter chaos. How close do we have to get before we can then just, like, zip over here as a little fairy? Let's see. Now we are running. We're running pretty far. Okay, that's fine. That's valid. Right, so... Oh, no. Can we not? Can we not anymore? Jeanette Bland. Let's do shift your luck. Let's decrease your luck. Let's see what that does. Hold on as well. What was, like, the actual reaction that sim had earlier? See, that didn't... Like, making them feel less lucky didn't seem to do anything negative to them, particularly. Like, or to our relationship, at least. But hey, right, now we should, in theory, be able to shift this sim's luck as well, I think. Yes, we can. Okay, great. Let's do this, and then we're going to be feeling pretty rough, so we'd better go ahead and then just already queue up, getting our emotions sorted again. Yes, here we go. Our thing is really low. Oh, no. But, okay, we're literally so close to getting to the 3rd fairy level just there. So then we still need to manipulate objects. Okay, so again, we need to get to brilliant rank to be able to do that. And then trigger fear of magic. Okay. I mean, who can we do this to? So you're already a fairy. What about a plant sim? Does it say? Only fairies and spellcasters are unable to receive the fear and magic. Okay. Well, Jada, do you know what? We are literally, once we've got our, you know, our emotional power back up, we are just going to come and absolutely just... torment Jada until we give them the fear of magic. So how are we getting on? Not far off. Let's fast forward a tiny bit. Okay, good. Oh, well, they left. Okay. Let's see. Do you know what? Let's actually, because she's such a little chaos demon, let's try going to the club. Let's find a club to go to. Which, speaking of, is that actually one here? Oh, the Star Song Lounge. Sure. I've actually not even been here yet. So let's go ahead and check this out just here. And let's see if we can find a sim to give the fear of magic. And then I think that I have been yammering on for an extremely long time today. So at that point then, we'll probably start rounding out this long play. But I feel like we've made like a nice little chunk of progress with each of our sims today, which has been fun. Okay, so... All right, let's go in and let's pause straight away. And whoa, check this place out. Caleb, what the hell are you doing being a mixologist here in the fairy realm? That's hilarious. I love this though. How unique for like a Sims 4, like, you know, vanilla, you know, non like gallery build that just ships with a pack. How cool is this? I mean, it might have been nice to kind of have like a little kind of open air bit up here at the top maybe, but this is gorgeous. Oh, I love this. This is very pretty. Whoever built this, honestly, snaps. All of the snaps. Like, this truly is gorgeous here. But let's see. Right, you, Elliot Fountain. You are our... we are going to rudely introduce ourselves to you because you are our next victim. See? That shirt, cravat, necktie thing combo. Heinous. And so, for that reason, we are just now going to torment you. Look at your big ring as well, showing off your bling in our face. How rude is that? Okay, right, let's go ahead and make you unlucky. And then let's go and sway your emotion to feeling tense. Oh, he's Cassandra as well. That's quite funny. And... okay, I don't really know how much else we can do. Let's see. What do we need to do the fear of magic? Okay. So I don't know then if it's just kind of like a one-off chance or if the chance of being able to do it somebody like, or like give somebody the fear increases with the more times that you actually, like, you know, do like negative interactions with them maybe. Honestly, I'm not too sure. So let's see, is this Sim still kicking about here? Or did I make them go home? I may have made them leave already. That's Cassandra. That is one person that we are definitely not going to torment because you know that she would hella whip the freeze ray out on us. Okay, well that Sim's gone, which is really disappointing. Oh well. Elliot escaped out our clutches this time. To be fair, do you know what I say that? I reckon that Murky and Cassandra would actually be pretty good pals. I feel like they're both just like chaotic and evilly aligned. So let's fast forward a touch more. And let's see if we can go ahead and... oh, what is this Sim feeling just here? Wait, is their name Princess? Oh wait, they're already a fairy. They're a fairy. Let's not waste our powers on them. Princess Beauchamp, I'm assuming is how you say their name, but I could be totally wrong. Right, Roy Valentine, come here. Let's give you some bad luck. Oh, wait, are you also a fairy? No! Oh, my bad. Wait, Elliot is still here. Let's go ahead. And, oh, wait, hold on. What did that just do? Oh, okay, so it didn't even matter then. Right, we've already now increased to brilliant fairy rank. Perfect. So we now want to buy the manipulate object appliance, you know, perk here. And so I suppose that we have already just used all of our powers. So let's see if we can't just restore our magic using the fairy dust that we have in our pockets, maybe. Maybe? Isn't that how we do it? Question mark? Fairy. Here we go. Regenerate emotional force. Sure. And so then now we need to manipulate 3 objects. So in theory, there should be like 3 toilets. Oh, requires immediate... okay, so once we've recovered, then we should be able to do that, I'm assuming. Let's see. How are we getting on? Wait, why did you not recover? Babe, come back. Where are you? Come here. It appears as though, once again, the Sims 4 do be Sims 4ing. Wait, I've actually not seen this yet. This is so cute. Oh, that's really adorable, actually. I've not seen that interaction yet. Wait, oh, we're missing fairy dust, so we didn't even get that much fairy dust from this? Right, back to the bog. Back to the not-so-baleful bog. Honestly, I don't know if we're going to get this done today, but we'll give it a good go. And we'll see how far we can get. Oh, do you know what? Murky's already feeling pretty low energy, but hey, let's come and see if we can't just break the speaker because we don't want anybody to have a good time in the club. Judith Waters just rocked up and now it's time to unleash a little bit of chaos up in the club. Let's see. Where is she? Oh, she's taking her sweet time. But right, okay, how's it gonna go? Yeah, right, okay, so we broke that, fine. You know what, I'm happy with that. Let's, oh look, everybody's here. This is crazy. Judith, what are you doing here, honestly? But right, okay, guys. With that, I think that I actually will start winding down today's long play while we kind of finish watching everything that's happening at the club just here. I've actually again had a lot of fun just checking out some new features. You know, trying to raise up our fairy skills. You know, continuing with the garden and like Misty's naturopath career, exploring that a little bit more and actually doing the event right this time. That's been really fun, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed as well, and especially if you've missed the live streams, I hope that it's been nice to kind of get a little taste of how I'm playing around with this pack, and maybe helped you decide if you want to pick it up yourself. I don't know. Let me know. I know that I said that I wasn't kind of 100% sure how I'm kind of getting on with it, just because again I feel like I'm kind of slightly getting to the end of like the things that I feel really motivated to explore, I guess. And so yeah, but all of that is said though, I do still have a lot more to explore, so I could be, you know, almost stumbling across something really fun. We'll see. I just think that if you're the kind of player that loves to make money, this one might not be for you. But anyway, this isn't an official review. This is just my, you know, kind of off the cuff thoughts, and I really need to go get lunch, so I'm gonna stop blabbing away now because I'm probably not making much sense. But anyway, guys, thank you ever so much for hanging out with me today. And before I round things out today, I do of course need to thank our amazing channel members for supporting the channel just here. So at our amazing top tier Tiberium level, we have Amy M and we have Roberta as well. And then for all of our fantastic Soul Piece members, we did actually get quite a few new folk join this week, which is really exciting. But we have Simply Stephanie, we've got Catherine, Adriana, Tom Luke, Pandora, Ebba L, Charlie, Rachel, Vanagander, and Lisa. So thank you guys all so much once again for supporting the channel and everything here. Honestly, it means the world. But yes, right, everybody, have a lovely rest of your day, a lovely rest of your gaming session if you've been playing along with me today. And yes, look, keep an eye out for like just plenty more long plays coming to the channel soon, because I have missed doing these. I love these so much. But anyway, guys, with that being said, thank you so much for joining us today, and I'll see you again soon.